Hello there, world of tankers. Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, I'm going to be showcasing a replay in the Rheinmetall Panzerwagen, a Tier 10 German tech tree light tank. Now, I've had some crazy games in this vehicle. I've actually only played about 20 battles in this tank so far, but in those 20 games, I've had two crazy carries, one of which was over 8,000 something damage. So this tank definitely has some very good damage potential. And I was very sad to see when I checked today, there's already been somebody who has beaten that damage record now, and that's the person we're watching today. Just how much damage are they going to deal? Well, we're going to find out. The person playing in this battle is I Know My Route Gang. And you're going to see some definitely sus plays, but also some crazy, crazy gameplay. And, well, we're going to have to see what happens. That's all I'm going to say. Starting off, this is a really, really good situation. When playing in a light tank, the number one thing that you always need is to know where the enemy light tank is, or where the mediums are, where the enemy team is in general. Having that knowledge gives you a huge amount of information to play with. And we can see already that the enemy team has a Sheridan spotted on the other side of the map. And what that means is that it puts our player here, the hero, should I say, in a fantastic situation. Because now, you can just farm the 183, boop. And I'm actually surprised the 183 did not spot the Rheinmetall here. I would assume it's because the 183 is far enough behind the bush that it can't see the Rheinmetall, but we can clearly see this other 183 does see him, and that's the Sussler play I was talking about there. That was a very, very sus maneuver. If that 183 had as literally nicked his tank, it would have penned. And even if it wasn't Hesh, it still would have done 900 damage. Man, I know how my RNG works. That was a very, very sus play. It worked out, but whew, definitely something that is a little sussler. Now we can see the Rheinmetall is doing a great job. Already up to 2,800 damage at this point, which is really, really good. And boom, 3,000 damage has now been dealt. The Rheinmetall features some amazing capabilities in the fact it has two different mechanics. It has adaptive concealment and tracer shells. Tracer shells are very simple. You shoot an opponent that's spotted and you keep them lit up for 20 seconds. And you can continuously keep spotting them. It's kind of overpowered, especially on a large map like Oasis Palms. The other ability is adaptive concealment. This ability allows you to get unspotted in 7 seconds rather than 10, and more importantly also, what is that RNG? That sucks. That's tragic. But thankfully, the E6 is still a one-shot, and hopefully, I Know My Route's teammate in the Sheridan is going to help him out here. But you may have noticed something. Already, it's not looking good. It is a 4 versus 2. Now, the Sheridan is a one-shot, and we are assuming that that Sheridan will die. It's a no-camo player, and the 183 is a one-shot. So, clearing this 183 and clearing the Sheridan makes this game a 2 versus 2, but oh no. The Sheridan teammate gets absolutely destroyed, and that really sucks because I think that Sheridan had like 1,400 health. We can see the VZ-55 has been detected, but smart play, ignoring the VZ and aiming in on the enemy Sheridan. Getting rid of the light tank, even if it isn't the best player, is still the most important thing to do because it now puts you in a situation where you're not going to have to worry about being outspotted. As I always say, super heavies and heavies in general are not in a good state right now, and this is why. Because light tanks and medium tanks have so much view range, they have so much potential to just outspot you half a mile away. And this tank can not only outspot you, but it can also see when it's been detected. So, yeah, right now, I Know My Route just has an insane advantage over this mouse. So he's going to aim in again, and where are you going to shoot? Where are you going to shoot? Oh, shell does not go exactly where it was wanted. Now, here's the other thing. As I said, this vehicle has tracer shells. So not only can you see when you're detected, but you also have the ability to light up whoever it is you're shooting for an extended period of time. Now, right now, RNG's not doing all too well, and we can see that very, very poor pen of the Rheinmetall. And we can also see the mediocre accuracy. I really don't love the gun on this tank. The accuracy it's mid. It could be better. It's like .317, which isn't terrible, but it's definitely not good. All right, well, right now, just aiming it on the mouse. 0 damage, high explosive. 5,000 damage has been dealt, and 2 minutes left on the clock. So time's a ticking. This is definitely looking to be a hard win. What is going to happen here? That's the question. What is going to happen here? Well, the VZ gets spotted. Oh, man. The RNG, once again on this gun, just not doing anything. All right, well, we got the VZ right over here, and nice. Easy hatch shell right into the top of the VZ. All right. We have 1,700 health versus 1,400. And, wow, just playing really aggressive. And the VZ misses. Wow, some crazy good luck so far in this game with just these players missing. Good shots, though, I will say. The hat shots and all of that, that was a perfectly placed shell right into the roof of that VZ. And now the play has been made so that the VZ is just going to shoot his final shell. And you've got, what, 16 seconds before the VZ reloads? So there's one. Damaged his ammo rack. That's huge, actually. That's absolutely huge. So we're going to aim it on the VZ lower plate. Fire. Nice. Shell goes right into the lower plate. High roll slightly. And now we have 1 minute and 15 seconds to get the mouse. Are we going to be able to reset the cap? Well, yeah, it shouldn't be too big of a problem because there's only 10 seconds left. So there you go. Easy shell into the mouse. Oof, a 473. Now, if this mouse is smart, all it needs to do is back up into a wall. Gets tracked, but the tracking shell does not actually do anything. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm surprised you didn't go for the track wheel again there. Okay. This is a bit of a sus play. Oh, no! 86 health now versus the mouse. I'll be honest, the play here is tricky because, well, the mouse has obviously got a lot of health, and there's only 40 seconds left, but I think that the maneuvers this Rheinmetall did was not amazing there because, well, what the heck? I'm not sure why the mouse fired there. But the maneuver done from the Rheinmetall there was definitely a little sus. Alright, well, we're farming out the mouse. We got 24 seconds left. Alright, mouse is at 690 health. Firing again. High roll it. Nice, 346. You have tungsten. You have the ability to kill this mouse. Okay, here we go. Are you going to go for it? Puts on tungsten, bounces the shell. You have to pen this next shot. There is 10 seconds left. 5, 4, no! No! All you had left was heat! No! 33 health left, and it's a draw. Oh my god, what an absolute heartbreak, bruh. 9,817 damage. 2,000 base XP. But unfortunately, a draw. In other words, a defeat. Because a draw counts as a defeat. All because you had no more AP left. This is, by the way, a good lesson for anybody. Don't load all gold, because you might run into a situation like this one, where you have plenty of gold, but you needed that AP shell to get that roll, and it didn't. Wow, that was a crazy game. There was definitely some luck involved. There were some pokes there, there were some plays there that I do think could have been a little better. I think especially at the end there, dealing with that mouse, if I know my route had side hug the mouse, I think that would have been possibly the best situation, because I don't know if the mouse would have actually had the opportunity to hit him, and it would have allowed him to get some farm out firing AP standard. But man, that was a crazy game, and I just can't. That's one of the craziest, saddest heartbreaks I've seen. You know, I just made a video talking about my biggest heartbreak of 2025, where I did 8,000-ish damage, or no, it was 7,000 damage and lost because the timer ran out, and this is the same situation. I don't know why we can't have longer timers. I don't know why we can't have a 10-minute timer. I think 10 minutes would be the sweet spot. It would allow for games like that one there to actually get played, and I just think it'd be a lot better. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. That was quite the wild ride, but unfortunately, not the result we wanted. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you'd like to see more videos like this, you know what to do. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.